Let's just call this Luka Doncic trade what it is. It's a rigged move. It was Adam Silver's attempt to save the NBA, to save the NBA ratings, to get people back involved in watching the NBA games, to get people back talking about the NBA. Because before this, what was the biggest story of the year? Bronny James? Bronny James has gotten old. That nobody cares about that anymore. Then what else was the biggest story? I don't even know. There isn't even any other big headlines. Nobody was watching the games. The ratings have gone down 50% in 12 years. And there was nothing else to generate. So you know what he said? Hey, let me send a top 3 player to the Lakers because they need a future after LeBron James, and I need something to spark my league, to spark interest, to see if we can save the NBA and save our ratings. But sadly, we all fell for the trick. People are threatening the GM of the Mavericks. Oh, he's so stupid. The Mavs organization is terrible. I'll never be a fan for them again. This was not this guy's decision. He did not make this decision. Adam Silver made this decision. Adam Silver was behind this. He was the one who traded Luka Doncic to the Lakers. He's the one who did it. Because it doesn't make any sense for the GM of the Mavs to never say anything. There was no leaks about it. People talk always. We're in 2025. There's leaks always. There's social media coming out with stories always. So nobody knew about it? Come on. It's like everything here seems suspicious. All the red flags are up. We can't avoid it. We know this was rigged. The guy in the middle, that's Tim Donaghy. That's the NBA ref who was betting on games who went to prison. So we see, and that happened, 20 years ago, 15 years ago? We see that the NBA admitted then they were rigging things. Things were rigged. Things weren't on the up and up. So what more do they have to tell you? The guy on the left, Adam Silver, who looks like an alien, he's all for it. He works for the TV networks. He works for the ratings. And his job right now, he got a good TV contract for the owners, but he's not doing well for his other side, which is to get TV ratings, to get drama. The NBA is a drama network now. The NBA is an entertainment network. It is WWE right now at its finest. But all its big stars are retiring. The Rock, Stone Cold, Steve Austin, Hulk Hogan, they're all about to retire. And so they need some new star. They need somebody to lead the league because they have nobody right now. They're still Steph Curry, LeBron James, KD. They're still leading the league. They're all about to retire. They're all played over 15 years. LeBron's played 20 plus years. Steph's played 17 years. Like, come on. So they said, hey, Dallas, we're going to force you to trade your best player. We're going to force you to trade your franchise star. And you're not going to even be able to shop him around, to even say, hey, we're tired of this guy, send him a message in the media and get more assets. Nope. Instead, you're going to only talk to the Lakers. And you're going to only give them for AD, a pick, and Christie. What? Not even Dalton Knecht, not even Austin Reeves. Nope. Not even both of the first-round picks that the Lakers have. Nope, you're only going to get one first-round pick and Max Christie and AD. AD, who's 6 years older and more injury-prone than Luka. Nobody can tell me that this is real. Nobody can tell me that the Mavs were really that fed up. It doesn't make any sense. And they're going to get this guy hurt out here, the GM for the Mavs. People are already threatening him, saying they want to hurt this guy. And what's going to happen if he gets hurt? Because Adam Silver's over here rigging the league to try to save ratings. What happens then? What happens to the fans of the Mavericks who just wanted, they love watching their team. They love supporting their team, but they're a smaller market, so you don't care about them. You only care about the big market. You only care about the Lakers. You only care about trying to get a face of the league so you can get the ratings back up. Well, guess what, Adam Silver? The ratings won't ever come back up. And when LeBron retires and Steph retires and KD retires, the ratings will even go down even lower because nobody has any interest in watching anybody else. Nobody even really has interest in watching them anymore. So you really think you're going to sell what to us? Anthony Edwards? You're going to sell Luka to us? Wemby? They're not getting ratings now. So why would people care later on? It just doesn't make any sense. But for all the people that, oh, the Lakers are going to win the championship now, they're so good. That's not happening either, unless they really rig things. Because you have the worst defensive team I've ever seen, ever. They're going to rely on Jackson Hayes, who's bounced around the league, who's best known for an incident with the police, to be their center, starting center. And then at the 4, they got Vando. And then they got, it's going to be Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves. Come on, that's a joke. Jokic can beat them by himself. Jokic will go for 60 right now on the Lakers, the way the roster's established. He'll go for 60 on Woods. Not Christian Wood, on their center. I'm drawing a blank on his name. He'll go for 60 on him right now. He'll go for 60 on Vando. He'll go for 60 on LeBron trying to guard him. Like, come on. It's just so obvious now that the NBA is a rigged league. And to me, it hurts me even more because my favorite player was Kobe, and they wouldn't allow him to get CP3. And let's be honest, on the all-time great list, Luka's going to go down better than CP3. But you allowed LeBron to get this guy. But it's not even LeBron, because they said LeBron didn't even know about it. And I'm starting to believe he didn't. Usually I believe he always knows about everything. But I'm starting to believe he didn't. And that this is really just a move to save ratings. This was all Adam Silver's idea. Adam Silver kept it quiet, because if you let LeBron know, then Rich Paul would have known, Clutch Sports would have known, and somehow they would have benefited. You know, they would have signed Luka real quick, or they would have got Bronny even more money, or LeBron would have got even more money somehow or something, or Rich Paul would have sent 6 more Clutch players over to the Lakers, or 6 Clutch players would have been involved in the trade. No, it was all rigged from the get-go. It was all quiet. Adam Silver called Rob Pelinka and said, hey, we're going to give you Luka Doncic for AD and Max Christie and 1 first. Don't say nothing. Keep this quiet. It's between us. It'll happen on this date before the trade deadline, so you can make a couple more moves after. And we got you. We're trying to save the league. We're trying to save the ratings. That's all that matters, is saving the ratings, making these TV networks happy, because they just paid billions and billions of dollars and nobody's watching us. And we keep getting less and less popular. And he said, oh, okay, sure. I'll take that trade. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Now we're set for the next 10 years. I have a star after LeBron James retires. Thank you so much, Adam. Appreciate it. Bye. That's legit what happened. Not that this GM from the Mavs, he came in and he was so upset because Luka was fat. We seen Luka get off the plane. He looked how he always looks, the same size. He didn't look like Zion. And he just went to the championship last year. It doesn't make no sense. That guy didn't do that. They're blaming it on this dude. They're going to get him hurt. He did not do that. And what else happened is Mark Cuban sold the team. They saw their opportunity, because Mark Cuban, he would sue the NBA. He would have caused a big scene. The NBA would have called him to do this. He would not allowed it. He would have not allowed it. He would have made a big scene. This would have not happened under him. And he even said that wouldn't have happened if he was there. He'd choose Luka Doncic over his wife, he said. So they knew better. So instead, they brought in this new ownership group that's from Las Vegas, with casino ties. It's like, come on, what more red flags do we need? This is all just rigged. Las Vegas rigging it. Gambling's rigging it. The ratings are rigging it. Like, it's sad to see when you get older and you see your favorite sports are not what they seem. I should have known back in university when I did a report on Tim Donaghy rigging the league then, betting on games and making certain calls to win games. And I just, I was like, oh, but it was just one ref. And he said other refs were doing it. Everybody knows Joey Crawford does it. Everybody knows Joey Crawford did it. And they were saying he's a liar. But how is he such a liar about rigging the games when then he got fired and he went to prison for it? And then the court said it was true. So it was only true that he cheated, but nobody else cheated. Come on, man. It's all set up. It's all set up. And it's sad to see. Sports is a beautiful thing, and it's sad that they have to do this kind of stuff to keep them going. It's like, just let the main thing be the main thing, which is the game. The game is beautiful enough to carry itself. You don't have to keep rigging it every 10 seconds. That's why the NBA is so much more blatantly rigged than the NFL. because it has less players and just the way everything works is that people are so turned off by it. The NFL, when they rig stuff, it's a little less noticeable and it's not so in your face. I mean, that call with the Chiefs, that was kind of in your face, where how Josh Allen didn't get the first down, but you know what I mean. But all right, guys, I ain't giving this even any more time. It's rigged. Come on, stop trying to make an excuse. Oh, the Lakers just have the best GM. Last week, the fans said he was the worst GM ever. They hated him. They hate Rob Pelinka. Oh, he's in here just because of Kobe. He needs to be fired. Oh, now he's the best GM ever. Come on. The NBA gave him this. He did not do this. But all right, guys, bye sports. I'm out.